Hey guys, welcome to Red Carpet, your go-to spot for celeb news. Every Monday and Thursday, I'll catch you up on the hottest gossip and stories from the world of celebrities. So grab your drink, get comfy, and let's see what's been going on this week. So if you've been following the channel, you already know Nicole Kidman and her husband are getting a divorce. And hey, I've already told you everything you need to know about that whole drama. The full story's up there. Go check it out if you haven't yet. Remember when I said sooner or later the internet's gonna find out whether Maggie is really the woman Keith fell for? The one who made him leave Nicole? Well, we still don't have a 100% confirmation, but guess what? Another video just dropped. Apparently this one's from around April. You know that song Fighter Keith wrote years ago for Nicole? Ever since things got messy between them, he's been changing the lyrics again and again, and in every single new version, Maggie's somehow in it. And in this one, he literally points at Maggie and says, "I was born to love you." Then instead of "baby, I'll be your fighter," he says, "Maggie, I'll be your fighter." Like, dude, really? He could have ended things respectfully and moved on, but it looks like that's not what he's planning to do. Anyway, don't miss that video I made about them. It's full of juicy little details. Let's move on to something way bigger. The final verdict for Sean Diddy Combs is finally out. All right, let's rewind a bit. Before the judge even said anything, Diddy's team played a whole video in court, trying to show what a great, loving guy he is. It's like, look, he's such a caring dad. He's done amazing things, blah, blah, blah. During that video, Diddy started crying. Yep, tears and everything. They showed him running in the New York Marathon, crying over the death of his ex, Kim. You remember those rumors a while back that maybe he had something to do with Kim's death? Well, that was never proven, apparently just gossip. Anyway, Diddy even wrote a personal letter to the judge saying there were days he wished he'd just die. He apologized to Cassie Ventura for all the abuse he put her through, begged the court for mercy, and asked to be forgiven for the sake of his kids. His kids even showed up and spoke, asking the judge to give their dad another chance. But in the end, the judge sentenced Diddy to 50 months in prison. Now, since he's already served about a year and a half, that leaves him roughly 3 years. And yeah, he could get out earlier for good behavior. Apparently, he's been like the model prisoner. They even say he's been teaching business classes for other inmates. Some of them told reporters those classes gave them hope again. Like, what? So yeah, that chapter's officially closed. But here's the thing. Diddy really thought he'd be released right away, or at least super soon. His mom even said so. They were all like, he wasn't convicted of anything crazy. He was basically found guilty of transporting people for prostitution. That's the Mann Act, but cleared of the other heavy stuff like assault and trafficking. So they figured he's done enough time already. And get this? He'd even been paid to give a speech in Miami the next week. Like, are you kidding me? The prosecutor said that just proves he still doesn't take full responsibility for what he's done. Cassie Ventura also sent a letter to the judge saying she and her family had left New York before the verdict because she was terrified. She wrote that the moment Diddy steps out of prison, she fears he'll come after her or her loved ones. But it didn't stop there. On the same day the verdict came out, Saturday, Diddy's former stylist, Dante Nash, filed another lawsuit. He went on CBS Mornings and said Diddy had abused him physically and sexually for years. Of course, Diddy's denying everything, as usual. And hey, remember in last week's update, I told you Ray J, yeah, Kim Kardashian's ex from that leaked home video 20 years ago, claimed the FBI's now going after Kim and her mom, Kris?
Federal RICO though, on KK and Kris. Ooh, the federal RICO I'm about to drop on Kris and Kim is about to be crazy. The feds is coming. There's nothing I can do about it. It's worse than Diddy.
Well, the Kardashians are not happy about that. This week, they announced they're planning to sue Ray J for what he said. So apparently, in their statement, Kim and Kris said Ray J has long been exploiting them for personal gain and just can't accept that his little thing with Kim ended like, what, over 20 years ago? Dude, it's been 2 decades. Move on already. But you know what? Nothing, and I mean nothing, can stop the Kardashians. They're still going strong, working nonstop, doing their thing. This week, the trailer for season 7 of The Kardashians dropped, and guess what? both Caitlyn Jenner and Rob Kardashian make an appearance. Wild, right? Because you know Caitlyn hasn't exactly had the best relationship with Kris lately. The last time she showed up on their reality show was way back in 2021, in Keeping Up with the Kardashians. And speaking of the fam, Kim just shared a look at her insane Halloween decorations at her mansion. Like, seriously, that place looks like a spooky fairy tale. Everything's huge, over the top. So Kim, meanwhile, Paris Fashion Week is happening right now, and guess who's there? Yep, Kylie. And OMG, she totally stole the show. She was there to support Kendall, who walked the runway for Schiaparelli. Kylie dropped a bunch of content from Paris showing off that stunning silver dress. And of course, a cute little clip with Rosalia.
Who are you?
I'm Pam. Who are you?
I'm the owner of this house.
And naturally, the City of Love is packed with other huge names. Johnny Depp made a surprise return to Fashion Week for the first time in 30 years. He wasn't walking the runway or anything. He was just there watching the Dior show as a guest. But still, it was a big deal. He's been the face of Dior Sauvage since 2015. And in 2023, he even renewed his contract, reportedly for over $20 million. According to Variety, that's one of the biggest fragrance deals ever for men's perfume. Like, that's crazy money. Also, Paris Jackson and Janet Jackson ran into each other at the Tom Ford show. So sweet. And yeah, Janet's actually Paris's aunt. Cute, right? Oh, and there was this influencer in Paris who looked exactly like Kesha. Like, seriously, people couldn't tell the difference. The media even started reporting that Kesha was at Fashion Week until she posted a TikTok with all those fake headlines behind her and was like, guys, I wasn't even there. Zendaya also showed up looking gorgeous at the Louis Vuitton show. Of course, she's the face of the brand. But something hilarious happened with her fiancé this week. Holland went to an event, and let's just say he made it very clear. He wants everyone to know Zendaya's not just his girlfriend, she's his fiancé.
I brought my daughter, and she got to meet your girlfriend. And so I was father of the...
Like, okay, Tom, we get it. Unfortunately, not all love stories had a happy ending this week. Ashley Park and Paul Foreman, yep, both from Emily in Paris, broke up after about 2 years together. Sad, right? And of course, you have to know by now, Taylor Swift's new album, The Life of a Showgirl, just dropped, and everyone's losing their minds trying to decode who each song's about. Like, who's she talking about this time? Taylor's been showing up on all these talk shows to chat about it, and every time someone mentions her engagement, she just lights up and shows off her ring. But the funniest moment was on the Graham Norton show.
New bit of finger jewelry.
The hardware upgrade?
Yes. Check it out.
What actually went viral wasn't Taylor or her ring, but Cillian Murphy's reaction. People are saying, yeah, sure, he clapped, but his face, his body language, totally like, ugh, whatever. Meanwhile, 50 Cent got super hyped because Taylor mentioned his name in one of her songs. He tweeted, Taylor's album is poppin' right now. She shouts me out. She don't shout you out, LOL. This is for big timers only. Wait, I'm the only shout out on the whole album? And apparently, everyone agrees that the track Actually Romantic is a total diss track aimed at Charli XCX. Drama never ends, huh? So yeah, that's all the tea for this week, guys. It's been crazy, right? From Diddy's verdict to Taylor's album drama, like, how do we even keep up anymore? If you enjoyed this one, make sure to hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe, because next week's gonna be even wilder. All right, I'm out. See you in the next one.